Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's Buckley, oh, the ball falls to Buckley. One-on-one with Etheridge. What a save!
Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrett.
Ball comes in, a good head! 1-0. Shot, another save from Etheridge. Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0. Burzma, but then for Vlasma. 3-0. Stuart Heiss with a shot! Over 90 and in!
Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos.
Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finally, Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it! It's in! The Red Hawks equalize!
It all comes down to this. Welcome back, everybody, to the Michigan Soccer Network. We got the men's open finals for the MSA State Cup. It's HAMTRAMCK City and the Iraqi Lions doing battle at the United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Center in Pontiac, Michigan. My name is Giovanni Moscheri. I'll be your play-by-play for tonight. Dan Stickrett will be by my side the whole time for your color commentary to get ready for the most anticipated match that we've had today.
Yeah, this is the fourth and final match of the day. Started out with the Carpathia Kickers coming back from a 1-0 halftime hole to defeat the Detroit Bullets 3-2. And then the second game, next level, all over Lansing-based Italia 5-1. And we just watched Cabato in the Women's Open Cup prevail 3-1 over Strike Club. They led in that game start to finish. So fourth and final match of the Michigan Soccer Association State Cups, the men's open division. Set to take place here starting in around 10 minutes.
Yeah, for today, it will be the Iraqi Lions in the green kits on your screen here. And over on the other side, it will be HAMTRAMCK City in the blue kits. Making for a very colorful, very fantastic visual matchup for us today in Pontiac, Michigan. This has been one of the four matchups that we've had here today. We had the 040 matchup at 11 o'clock today. We had the 030 matchup at 1 o'clock today, both of which were for men. The past matchup at 3 o'clock was a women's open, and now today it comes down to the men's open as part of our quadruple header today on the Michigan Soccer Network. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned. We'll have the award ceremony after the match as well to see who takes home the Michigan State Cup crown. You can subscribe and follow us on social media to keep up to date with all the things soccer from the state of Michigan. We got it all. We got all kinds of matchups, Midwest Premier League. We got USL League 2. We got the whole thing, baby, right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss a beat.
And quite a few beats there were here in the month of June as we wrap up June tonight. We've done close to 50 broadcasts on the network alone, not to mention the dozens of games that we've covered with our news side. So it has been about as busy a month as we've had here in 3 years of the Michigan Soccer Network. We're glad to be here. We're glad that they chose the Premier Media Group, the owners of the Michigan Soccer Network, to come on board with all these different leagues and championships across the beautiful state of Michigan. As we continue to build and spread our wings of the beautiful game across the beautiful state of Michigan.
And taking a look here, what was originally dark and gloomy skies in our previous game have started to part ways to give way to a wonderful blue sky here in Pontiac, Michigan. Weather about a cool 75-ish degrees. It's a really nice game, really nice weather for a soccer match here. Not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect. 71 degrees to be exact. 15-mile-per-hour winds. You can see for 9 miles, as you can see. So what was originally a gloomy day, now beautiful.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of humidity today. We've gone through some pretty humid days here the last 3 to 4 weeks. Remember, a week and a half ago was up in the 90s. Humidity was through the roof. Today it's a little bit cooler, a little bit breezier to keep the temperatures down. These fans are starting to roll in here for the 4th and final game at United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex, Pontiac, Michigan. Glad to be a part of this 4-game set. Again, 3 State Cup champions in different divisions already crowned here today. And a 4th will be crowned here in the next couple hours. So HAMTRAMCK and the Iraqi Lions set to kick off here momentarily.
Yeah, and I do want to preface this before we get going with the broadcast. We are going to struggle with names, and we're going to ask politely that you in the chat, if you have a correction for pronunciation or if a name or number is wrong, then you guys have the opportunity to let us know in the YouTube chat. Help us make a great broadcast for you, but I just want to give you a heads up. This might be a bit rough with the pronunciation.
Yeah,
and we apologize.
And I apologize for the fact that a lot of these rosters that were given us today were handwritten, not typed up.
That's it.
In the second game today, we were given the starting 11s in the 19th minute of the contest, so we didn't even have rosters with jersey numbers until the game was nearly 20 minutes old. So bear with us as we get through this 4th game here at United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex. We do have a 5th game later tonight, which Jonathan Turner will be calling a UPSL game. That won't be till later, around 9 o'clock. Kickoff for that match, but we had 4 games here today. That's Giovanni Moscheri, who's been on the call all day. I'm Dan Stickrad, Director of News at MSN. We're glad to be part of this extravaganza of soccer at the United Wholesale Complex in Pontiac. It's been a long day, but if you haven't had your soccer fill already, you will after this game. This is the anticipated matchup of the afternoon.
And you can tell they're getting their starting 11s, they're getting their pictures in, fans rolling in, flags will be waving and cheering, no doubt. This one I'm very excited for, Dan, and we appreciate being able to be a part of it.
Iraqi Lions and HAMTRAMCK. So HAMTRAMCK will have quite a few different nationalities represented.
As teams get their last festivities in, last speeches, pictures, motivating words, because this is for it all. This is the State Cup. The winner today will be the champions of the state of Michigan.
The referee's down in front of the bench is having conversations with some of the players of the Iraqi Lions. Not sure exactly what the delay is. We're now at 5:23 p.m. This was originally set to go off at 5 p.m., but with the trophy presentations following the first 3 games, this game was pushed back a few minutes.
And answering into the chat, Random Aussie says, "Yep, I was expecting Mr. Turner to call the game, but his calling was late for USL game." Well, if it's Mr. Turner that you're missing, and you need to feel his presence a little bit, need to know that he cares about you. He's the one behind the camera. He's the one big time into production on site in Pontiac.
Yeah, we were given the call around 9:15 on Wednesday night, asking us to come up with the staff to cover these 4 games. Unfortunately, several of our camera operators were currently out of the state or committed to other sports events. So Jonathan Turner and Sam Fisher over at United Wholesale Complex to film these games, but we didn't have, like again, a lot of our staff was gone. John Turner will be heading back to the Shelby Township Studios later today to call that UPSL game. It's set to go off around 9 p.m. He is behind the camera here today for all 4 games.
And Random Aussie, thank you.
Still, the officials are talking to players on both sides. There's a few players on the phone making phone calls. I'm not sure exactly what is being discussed.
We'll let everybody know. We'll give you guys the announcement as to the delay. If the nature of the game will change in some way, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we receive the information.
Looks like they're perhaps double checking the rosters to make sure all these players were on the rosters throughout the course of the 2024 season.
And while we figure out this delay, we'll send it to break and we'll come back as soon as we get an answer for the delay, and we can get started here for the Men's Open State Cup Finals on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC! The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network. Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network.
And welcome back into Pontiac, Michigan, everybody, on the Michigan Soccer Network, as we're getting ready for the MSA State Cup for the Men's Open. It's HAMTRAMCK City against the Iraqi Lions for the big ticket event for tonight. It'll be a great matchup here. You'll see the Lions in green, and you'll see HAMTRAMCK in blue for a great matchup here at the UWM Sports Complex. Still waiting for official details as to the delay in the start of the game, as we're anticipating it to be a fantastic one. We don't want to speculate either as to the reason for it. We'll just let you know as soon as we get confirmation. But as it stands right now, my name is Giovanni Mosheri, Dan Stickrat to my side, and we'll be taking you through the journey of the state finals here to see whether the Lions or HAMTRAMCK City will be crowned champions of the state of Michigan.
And we've seen 3 teams already crowned champions here this afternoon. Game 1, we saw the Carpathia Kickers in the over 40 division come back after a 1-0 halftime deficit to defeat the Detroit Bullets 3-2. In game 2, we saw Next Level Training dominate from start to finish as they claimed a 5-1 victory over the Lansing-based Italia side. And then game 3, Cabato scored 34 seconds in and cruised to a 3-1 victory over Strike Club, just giving up a late goal in stoppage time. That was the only real opportunity that Strike Club had in that match to get back. The time ran out. So congratulations to those 3 teams. Carpathia Kickers, Next Level Training, Cabato, all coming away with State Cup trophies here at United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex in Pontiac, Michigan. And game 4 just moments away. Still somewhat of a delay as they were checking the rosters on both sides.
Yes, that
making
is.
sure everyone was eligible for this contest. It's now 5:30, so this game's about 30 minutes behind schedule. But both teams are walking out on the pitch. We're set to go here. This game should start in the next couple minutes.
Yeah, and we have been confirmed that the reason for the delay is to just ensure that each player is as the roster says so, making sure everybody is eligible for today's match, as this one does have, obviously it's the state finals. It's significant weight to it, so you got to make sure everything is in tip-top shape and there's no extras or new characters in this story here. And we stay with the protagonists that we've had throughout the season. This team's now meeting towards midfield here. We're getting ready to get started here.
We had a nice little on the message board from random Aussie saying, "I'm going to make a coffee while we wait." Yeah, we waited quite a bit. This game was set to start. Well, scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. With the 3 games before, it was likely pushed back to 5:10, but we've had quite a few delays here. Now we're at 5:31 p.m. As the officials and the teams are finally doing their walkout for game number 4. Michigan Soccer Association State Cup Open Division Championships just moments away.
This team so far smiles as they go walking across the pitch here. At the end of the day, we're all looking to have a good time here, give everybody a show to watch. And teams returning to their halves as we get ready finally to get started in our match here today. Who will be crowned champions of the state of Michigan? Will it be the Iraqi Lions or will it be HAMTRAMCK City? You guys can all vote in the chat here on YouTube. Let us know who you think will be taking home the crown. HAMTRAMCK City, 83% of the votes so far out of 24 votes. Iraqi Lions, the underdogs for the audience here. They'll be the ones to start it off in our match.
If you comment early and often throughout this contest, also let us know, as we are not given the actual jersey numbers of who is starting in goal for either side. So if you want to comment on that in the comments board, we'll be able to accurately identify both goalkeepers. Just seconds away from kickoff. We're 5:33 p.m. Better late than never.
No doubt about it.
Hey, Fadil! 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 Hey, Fadil!
And the whistle blows, and we are underway here in Pontiac, Michigan, as the Lions take the opening possession here in the Men's Open State Finals. Bringing it across to the far side of the field. Lions with it to make their first pursuit. And already some great aggression at midfield. A bit of a grapple to bring down Lions number 6, Fidel Al-Shmari. That one already sent all into the box. HAMTRAMCK looking for the defense, as offside will be called in the box. Already we got fireworks flying. Lions getting their first opportunity in the box will be called back for offside. Number 13, Mohammed Atwash, was the main engine of the offense.
Both teams coming out a lot of energy. Again, they had to wait 33 minutes for the kickoff. It was some delays, but they are on the field in just a minute 8 into the contest.
And we have a comment in the chat saying the green team looks like they're 30 years old. Well, some of them may very well be 30 years old. It's open as far as the age is concerned, and we do have some older gentlemen that participate in this, and that wisdom and experience comes very handy for these kinds of games. And HAMTRAMCK looking to get into the box here. Still pursuing it. Number 19, Kadim Sak. And it will escape possession towards the back line and be knocked down on the touch line for a HAMTRAMCK throw-in. Booted up high in the sky. Will stay in play, but a heavy touch will bring it back out, as the Lions will have another chance to continue their pursuit. Into the box now, challenging the keeper. Mohamed Tabet in goal for HAMTRAMCK. HAMTRAMCK looking to make their way into the attacking third. They battle through it in the middle third. Over on the far side, Salah Jahad roughed up on that far side.
So second foul against HAMTRAMCK City. Just 3 minutes and change into the contest. No shots so far.
The teams have gotten close. Lions had a couple opportunities really close in the box. This team starts to settle down, perhaps the nerves still firing on all cylinders. A few minutes into the match, perhaps cooler heads will prevail, but we'll see. As it's fed up, nobody there to fetch it. Atawash, the intended target. Svet will line it up and drive it for the goal kick. And on the far side will be HAMTRAMCK. Fighting for it, the Lions will win it back. And they'll feed it up right away for it to go past the back line.
The ball is chipped downfield. No one made a run to corral that ball. So goal kick coming up for HAMTRAMCK City. Again, if you're just joining us today for this fourth and final match here at United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex, feel free to log on to our chat board. Vote who you want to win this contest. Also free to let us know where you're watching the game from.
Some contact in that far wing there, tugging and pushing. But the Lions still with possession, knocked away by HAMTRAMCK.
And don't forget to like and share our YouTube channel, as well as we are all over social media on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and so much more. Like and share some of our stories and video links, as we have been covering all levels of soccer throughout the entire state of Michigan here for the last 3 years.
As offside was called once again in the Lions, that being their second time, isn't that right?
Yep, second time they've been whistled for offsides. Just 5 minutes into the contest.
Lions getting back possession quickly, and they're coming with speed. Downhill, Adawash sends it inside. Couldn't find his intended target. He'll be brought back out to the touchline. Lions will toss it in a hurry, fighting for it on the wing. And taken away. Contact on that close side there. It'll go back to the keeper, Tabet. Number 16 for the Lions on that close side. Very aggressive and getting the ball back for his teammates. And a foul will be called in favor of HAMTRAMCK. Looking to venture their way into the attacking third for might be the first time of this match. A trip over in midfield, a yellow card quickly administered. That'll be number 6, Fadel Al-Shamari. And taking a kick, be number 6, Abulaham.
So first yellow card of the match for either side, coming in the 7th minute. HAMTRAMCK City set with a set piece inside Iraqi Lions territory.
In the box now, HAMTRAMCK with an opportunity to give it to the outside. Keeper comes out, scoops it up, and puts it away. Lions keeper putting that one out of danger. And we'll go to you guys in the chat for some help here to correctly identify the goalkeeper.
The Iraqi Lions goalkeeper listed as number 1. We do not have a number 1 on this active roster.
So that's where you, the fans, can be part of this broadcast here. Help us out. Who's number 1 for the Lions? Who's in goal? As that one is sent coast to coast. It'll go back to Tibet. He'll roll it to the far side.
So we enter the 9th minute. No shots from either side. HAMTRAMCK City and the Iraqi Lions still tied 0-0. Over here in Pontiac, Michigan, United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex is the location. A wonderful day of soccer. This is the 4th and final game here at UWM.
Yeah, and even for the lack of shots, it's still been a high-action, high-speed match so far. You could tell teams have just been itching to play all day long.
But the theme of today has been there's been a lot of goals scored between the first 3 games. So will we see a defensive game here in game number 4? Will there be lots of lighting up on the scoreboard? Time will tell.
HAMTRAMCK looking to take control on the far side. Number 8, Ali. We'll send it forward before coming out to the near side.
Shit, touch.
Al-Riashi on the throw-in. That one will come out of bounds, number 16 for the Lions to toss that. Another unnumbered member of the Lions team. So help us out in the chat. Number 16, if you know him, let us know. Meanwhile, HAMTRAMCK trying to force this one up. It'll be Saleh for HAMTRAMCK. I was trying to bring it up. But Al-Shamari is the one took a bit of the contact there for the Lions.
So Al-Shamari kind of breathing in pain a little bit. He's back up on his feet. Now in the 11th minute.
He's been a big part of the Lions so far.
4.5 yards away on the drop, please. Yeah, that's good.
Taking the free kick will be Jawad Saleh. Another foul call. Whistles are blowing a whole lot in this match so far. It'll be another free kick for the Lions. We have a fan tuning in from Traverse City. Welcome to the broadcast.
Keep the comments coming on our YouTube chat room.
Yeah, we love hearing about where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. We have a Let's Go Malik 22. As the Lions are fighting for it on the far side, they'll bring it back.
It's always a lot of fun watching that message board come across. We've had, you know, family members and friends from over 50 different countries around the globe, you know, chime in during various broadcasts from, you know, youth and high school games all the way up to USL League 2 and this Open Cup, Midwest Premier League, UWS, USLW League. I mean, there's so many different leagues that we cover, but it's amazing. We've seen Australia, Japan, Turkey, Iraq. We've seen a lot of different nations, Italy earlier today. I mean, so it's great to see people tuning in from around the globe to watch the beautiful game here in the state of Michigan.
These teams will fight for possession on this close touchline. It'll be a throw-in in favor of HAMTRAMCK here. Throwing it in, number 2, Al-Riashi. He'll come back out again. This time for the Lions. A lot of HAMTRAMCK fans in the chat so far. 29 votes, 86% going to HAMTRAMCK, and they're lighting up the chat as well. That one will come out off the chest of Sok. And a boot up midfield will be interrupted. But HAMTRAMCK will be able to weave through, trying to get to midfield. In the middle third, it comes out to the far corner. Keeper Tebet will boot it away. It'll be Sok fighting for it. On that far side, it'll be out of bounds in favor of the Lions. Chicken Kangaroo has a big question. Is Pluto a planet? I'll leave that to the astrologists or the astrophysicists,
Yeah,
those who look at the sky.
It's a question that needs to be answered because I'm 51 years old, and how many times was it a planet? It wasn't. It is. It's not. Could be. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. It's like, is it a planet or is it some type of moon? I mean, I'd just like to know because when I was a young kid, we were told there are 9 planets in our solar system alone, and now obviously with technology and satellites, they're able to pick up a lot of other planets and, you know, moons and different solar systems and galaxies. But
And kind of readjust the parameters.
The battle of Pluto. Is it a planet or is it not? We can comment that on our YouTube channel as well.
For
But
sure. We'll leave the poll as to who's going to win the game today.
Yeah.
I'll stay with the current agreement amongst the science community. I'll say I'll agree with their findings of it being a dwarf planet until further notice.
so what's the difference between a planet and a dwarf planet?
I don't know. You got to be pretty enough, I guess. Either way, we're back into action here as the Lions approaching the box. They get a shot off. It goes way left, low towards the left post.
First shot of the game for either side, wide of the goal. Chicken Kangaroo mentions, I will forever be a Pluto stan. Not really sure what that means.
A stan is a phrase meaning a big obsessive fan
Okay,
over.
all right. I see the word stan. I started thinking about the song Stan by Eminem. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it does come from there, or is at least referenced. We have straight Bosnian watching from Bosnia. Add that to the list of nations.
Keep them coming, man. I'd like to see as many nations as possible tuning in this game and in all games we do on the Michigan Soccer Network.
And another shot taken. Autowash taking that one, proving to be a big engine in the Lions offense so far.
The bet was able to punch that shot just wide of the goal. Makes the save, but the Iraqi Lions coming up at the first corner kick of this match for either side. We're now in the 16th minute. Still scores, HAMTRAMCK City. Iraqi Lions, not a lot of chances from either side, but this is a great opportunity for Iraqi to get on the board. Set piece coming up in the southeast corner of the stadium.
And if my eyes are correct, it'll be taken by number 6, Al-Sharami. He sends it in. Off the header, still loose. Trying to get the last touch in was Salk, but that one will roll out on the opposite side for a throw-in for HAMTRAMCK. As we have graceful hellos being given to those in the stands. Perhaps someone coming late and being welcomed. Back to the pitch here. HAMTRAMCK looking to make their way upfield. With speed and a big trip. One guy taking out 2, including some friendly fire on a teammate. Atawash on their close side. Making some moves, getting some space. Trying to center it. And they will continue on, HAMTRAMCK in possession.
Mohamed Atwash was doing a little dancing with the ball, kind of going back and forth, unable to get a shot off.
He's got some good moves. And a great steal by Jalad to bring it back for the Lions in a hurry. They'll keep possession, moving from the far side, trying to close in. Trying to get a shot in the box off the hands of Tibet.
So Tibet there, make a second save on the evening. So we are now approaching 6 p.m. 18th minute, still 0-0 here in the 4th and final game at the United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex in Pontiac, Michigan. Say that 5 times fast.
I will.
Said
I'll let those at home try it.
We've said it more than 5 times today. It seems like I said it 150 times, but try to say that repeatedly 5 times in 20 seconds. And you might get a little tongue-tied.
I'll let those at home try that. This one coming into the defending third of the Lions. They haven't seen the ball in that territory a whole lot this match. The Lions have had a great amount of control getting it into that attacking third, and HAMTRAMCK looking to find their groove in that spot as well. Salk with it, midfield. He'll bring it up, trying to cross it over. And continue to pursue it. They'll knock it into the box, trying to chase it down, and they'll let it go out for the goal kick. Stray Nix in the chat says, I came for the soccer, but I left with knowledge. That knowledge being
Okay.
the Pluto conversation going on in the chat still.
So what else are we going to talk about? We've covered the planetary system of our of our solar system. We've talked about different levels of soccer, what nation you're coming from, what city you're watching from. So I'm sure there's a few other topics we can talk about.
Shed some light on. But for now, it'll be a throw-in on the far side for HAMTRAMCK. Seem to have been farther upfield. He'll throw it at such. A heaving throw in down the touchline. They're racing for it. As you can see from so far in this match, in the 20th minute, a whole lot of speed being displayed on both sides. Got a whole lot of Ferraris running on this pitch, or whatever your preferred sports car is. Sock handling it for the Lions. He'll have it back, looking to make a move inside, defender in the way, and it will roll out.
Kind of narrowing down, looking at the Iraqi Lions roster, we might go with Mohammed Ibrahim as being the goalkeeper. He's the only one that does not have a jersey number next to his name. As the Lions goalkeeper is sporting the number 1 on the back of his goalkeeper jersey.
For those of you in the chat, let us know if that is not the case. We will continue under that assumption until we know otherwise.
Yeah.
So 21st minute here at United Wholesale Mortgage. Iraqi Lions hold a 3-0 advantage in terms of shots, 2-0 on frame and 1-0 on corner kicks. So we were informed Mohammed Salman is the goalkeeper for Iraqi Lions. They pick up the foul, so a set piece coming up for HAMTRAMCK.
The chance to spark their offense. And they'll take the pass and move it upfield. Ali will pass it to the outside. Looking to get it back. Can't chase it as the keeper slides in. That's Mohammed Salman to scoop that one up for the Lions. Like a superhero, he slid in.
Came up aggressive off his line to make that sliding stop before a shot or a cross was taken inside the box. HAMTRAMCK has yet to attempt a shot in this match. We're now in the 22nd minute. HAMTRAMCK City Iraqi Lions still tied 0-0.
That one sent into the box. Challenging it was Adelwash, but Tibet was there with the sure hands. He'll punt this one towards the close side. He'll find Soleil. No foul called. And there's the yellow card. That one going towards number 6, Fidel Al-Shamari.
Isn't that his second yellow card? I thought he was given the first yellow card in the 7th minute.
Well, we'll get a confirmation as to that. Perhaps the first one went to somebody else. But for now, it will be Ali Rashi to take the free kick. He gives it to the near corner. Fighting to stay on 2 feet was Soleil. The defense proving to outnumber. A great touch by Sock. As here come the Lions once again. To the far corner. Up into the box. Try to head it in. Couldn't find the face of the net as it will go out for another goal kick.
So a 4th shot attempt by the Iraqi Lions. They are starting to buzz the net. They have controlled a lot of the play here in the first 23 minutes and change, but only able to put 2 shots on frame. Mohammed Thabet, the goalkeeper for HAMTRAMCK City, recording 2 saves. Mohammed Salman yet to have a save for the Iraqi Lions, and we're now in the 24th minute.
As we take another look into the chat, amidst the conversation as to the 15 million year history of kangaroos and other sports involving a ball similar to soccer, we go through the history there. But we also have a question asking if they're playing on turf, and that's my assumption based on the way it looks, as I would have a hard time believing that UWM would also include groundskeeping staff.
Yeah,
for their sports park.
This was originally the complex, the Ultimate Soccer Arenas. They had 2 fields indoors, and they had a third field, which is more set up for a shorter field for lacrosse. They added a 4th indoor field. Then they added an outdoor field here, which is the game we're watching right now on the kind of the northeast part of the campus. And about 5 or 6 years ago, United Wholesale Mortgage bought out this complex. They turned a couple of the fields indoors, one into like a giant conference room with office space, and then another one was converted into volleyball and basketball courts. So there's 1 indoor and 1 outdoor field still remaining for soccer. And this is turf field, so this is clearly a turf field outdoors. The turf field obviously on the indoor on the back side of this complex. That indoor field is on the northwest side of UWM along South Boulevard here in the south part of Pontiac, Michigan.
So I hope that answers your question, Stray Nicks.
I guess I got a little winded on that.
Yeah, we love knowing the history of where we're playing. As a free kick for the Lions will come into the box and right into the hands of Tibet, who's been very busy in this first 26 minutes.
Yeah, Tibet making a couple saves, but he's been very active in patrolling the box. He's come out, play several crosses.
Another whistle blown here.
So 4th foul of the match coming up against the Iraqi Lions. But all those fouls have been quite a distance away. This is even on Hamtramck City's side of the field.
They'll send that one in, hovering around the top of the box. They look to bring it in. And a tumble inside the 18 will not be called, although a Lion holding his stomach on his way to the ground.
Like number 6.
His teammates ensuring
Fidel,
they're okay.
Fidel Shmari looked like took a knee to the gut. Looks like the wind was clearly knocked out of him as he's trying to roll around in pain. He's getting up.
And looking back at the replay, and luckily, since we're here on YouTube, we're able to go back and see it. It did look like a knee to the stomach.
So that clearly was Fidel Alshmari.
Yeah, that's a tough shot to take.
Yeah. I am a retired soccer player, so I took a few cleats into the gut and the chest, and you do feel that for a minute. I'm sure that knocked the wind out of him.
And I'm sure it doesn't get better over time either.
Probably the older you get, the more it hurts, the longer it hurts. You know, we were watching that first game. This started 11 o'clock this morning with Carpathia Kickers and the Detroit Bullets, and there's a few players out there that were in their 50s, and they all have, a lot of these individuals do have to get up and go to work tomorrow morning.
Right.
I mean, the 4th of July holiday is not till Thursday, so for a lot of people, their vacation has not yet started. So you'd hate to see like a major injury for, you know, spring and summertime amateur leagues. These players are not paid. They're out here for the love of the game, love of soccer.
Yeah, and that love is very visible on the pitch today.
And both teams would love to come home with some hardware, championship hardware. Again, about 5 minutes after the conclusion of each match today, we've seen a trophy presentation. So likewise with game number 4.
The Lions winning that one back. This has been a very physical game. As Adewash doing it all himself, looking for the shot, couldn't find it. But his teammates able to corral it back. They'll spread it out a little bit.
And Muhammad Adewash dancing with the ball outside the box, able to get a shot, but it was blocked nearly instantaneously by a Hamtramck City defender. But the Iraqi Lions quickly regaining possession. They have controlled much of the possession here as we're now in the 29th minute. Still scoreless between Hamtramck City and the Iraqi Lions, but the Lions continue to control and outpossess their opponent.
The Lions will send that one into the box, headed up in the air. Team's fighting for it, trying to settle it on the turf. And a header by Salman. By Ahmed Salman will bring it to the outside before it comes back to center field.
So the first 3 games today, we saw a combined 15 shots go in the back of the net, 15 goals scored. So far, we don't have any goals in this contest. So will the theme be broken? Will this be one of those defensive struggles? Maybe one chance will find its way in the back of the net, or will this game start to get opened up once someone does finish off a scoring opportunity?
Al-Ghanimi bringing it up to Adawash. And they'll send it up in a fury. Looking for the touch. Shoots and scores! Mustafa Al-Nakshali will be the one to break the ice for the Lions. They've been in the 18 for plenty of this match, and in the 30th minute found the net to get them the early lead in the State Cup Finals.
So a breakaway opportunity for Mustafa Al-Nakshali. He's able to convert that breakaway for the first goal of the match, putting the Iraqi Lions up 1-0. As Iraqi has a 6-0 shots advantage. 3-0 on frame, and the third one goes into the back of the net. So just talking about how the game was scoreless, how there's been few great opportunities on goal, and the Iraqi Lions capitalized on a breakaway, put themselves in the driver's seat, 1-0. That goal came in the 30th minute.
Yeah, Adawash feeding it from behind midfield. And Al-Nakshali able to chase it down and get the final touch. There was moments where he thought he wouldn't be able to gather himself to get the one touch off before passing the post, but he got that final second to get it in past Tibet.
So the Iraqi Lions up 1-0, yet to concede a single shot attempt. They have not conceded a shot on goal or a corner kick at this point, as we're now in the 32nd minute.
HAMTRAMCK looking for the equalizer here. Foul called in their favor.
Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
So fifth foul of the match coming up against the Iraqi Lions. They had 2 yellow cards, a little miscommunication because both those yellows were clearly given to number 6. I'm not sure if they ended up changing the first yellow to a different player, but strange situation there.
Salk with it, weaving through traffic. But HAMTRAMCK looking to get it back. Team settling and fighting for possession. It'll come out in favor of HAMTRAMCK. Nasir to throw it in, and it makes its way all the way to Salman, the keeper, Mohammed Salman.
So Chicken Kangaroo on her message board claims that Random Aussie is the GOAT.
The one and only.
The one and only, I guess.
Because there can only be one by definition.
Yeah, so Chicken Kangaroo, congratulations on your world title as being the GOAT, the best message board poster on planet Earth. Congratulations. I don't think the Michigan Soccer Association or the Michigan Soccer Network has a trophy to give to you, but congratulations on your world championship.
Take our word as a verbal trophy. Meanwhile, the Iraqi Lions settling on their back line. Taking a breath here for what feels like the first time throughout the match, as I feel like both teams have been playing at an 11 out of 10 pace, fighting for each dribble, contact, and teams showing off their speed. HAMTRAMCK looking for possession here. They're fighting for it, looking to turn the corner. They cross it in front, that one going behind the back line. Out of play and out of sight.
So HAMTRAMCK City starting to build a little bit of an attack. No shots off that rush downfield, but a little bit dangerous.
Huh? I can't hear you.
We have Random Aussie in response to the GOAT status mentioned before. We get a definition as to the origin of GOATs. And Random Aussie, I don't mean to kill your buzz or anything, but if this is all just coming from ChatGPT, I'll be greatly disappointed. I hope that this is all either your knowledge or an educated Google search.
Which way? Which way?
A throw in now for HAMTRAMCK. We'll bring it back before bringing it forward. On that far side, Ali fighting with it. It'll be thrown in and it'll be a race to the corner. Lions the first ones to touch. Nasiar letting that one go before coming out of bounds again. HAMTRAMCK looking to switch the field here, get some space. And here's another race for it. Another shot and another goal for the Lions.
Second consecutive shot. The Iraqi Lions converted their second straight breakaway. And the brace for Mustafa. Al-Nakshali just given two great opportunities. He leaves no doubt. So 7th shot overall for the Iraqi Lions, 4th on net, 2 straight into the back of the net. Just like that, the Iraqi Lions in control here in the 36th minute, up 2-0.
Showing off that speed is Al-Nakshali. Racing down, he had 2 defenders on his shoulders, still able to get the first touch past the keeper to now bring it to a 2-0 score in the 36th minute. A few more minutes, or rather 10 minutes until halftime. Meanwhile, HAMTRAMCK looking to find their groove on offense. Auto wash. Looking to send it into the box. He's looking for Salk. Couldn't find it before it goes out. Mohamed Thamet coming out of the net to try and chase for it. Whistle was blown as it was coming out. Not quite sure of its origin. It looks like it'll be a Lions corner kick. While we have a moment, be sure to subscribe here on YouTube to the Michigan Soccer Network. We got more games coming up. One at 9 o'clock tonight as this corner kick comes in for the Lions. Into the mix and comes out from a defensive header. Salk will chase it down. Great move to find an open pass. Al-Shalamari will send it into the corner before it comes back out to midfield. Looking across it, they just able to get the contact off but couldn't bring it back in play. Looks like this one will be another consecutive corner for the Lions.
Second corner, 3rd of the half. Second and last minute and a half for the Iraqi Lions. We're now in the 39th minute.
We'll send this one short. Looking to get the first contact. They do as it comes out. And finally, HAMTRAMCK gets some breathing room here. After multiple corner kicks consecutively. Thamet sets his goal kick up. Winding up. There's a goal kick from Thamet. The Lions winning it back. Coming forth downhill. Bringing out the keeper, and just outside the right post could have been goal number 3.
So another great effort as the Iraqi Lions continue to flood the final third of the field, keeping HAMTRAMCK sitting on its heels. 40th minute, Iraqi's already up 2-0. They continue to press time and time again, trying to get a third goal here before the break.
HAMTRAMCK back with it. They'll pass it up towards midfield. Number 16 for the Lions. Unfortunately, we still do not have his name attached to the numbers, so those in chat, we ask for your help in figuring that out. But either way, the Lions approaching the box from the back line. It will come out of play as the flag points towards the corner.
Corner kick number 4 coming up for the Iraqi Lions as we're now crossing into the 41st minute of play. And the Lions looking to add on to their 2-0 advantage here late in the first half. Set piece coming up from the southwest corner.
The bat preparing for this goal kick here. Yeah, in the last few minutes of the second half, HAMTRAMCK looking to get themselves some momentum before they get into their huddles, but having trouble maintaining possession. So we'll send this one back to Salmon. Still on that far side of the field. The Lions will bring it up in a hurry, looking for Al Nakshali again, because why not? It's worked so far. They keep it until they don't. Heavy touch will bring it out of bounds. Some frustration going along with it for the Lions.
The Lions have controlled play throughout the course of this first half. We're now in the 42nd minute, just seconds away from the 43rd minute. The Iraqi Lions lead 2-0 at this point. They have an 8-0 shots advantage overall, 4-0 on frame, 4-0 on corner kicks, and they have controlled possession throughout, keeping HAMTRAMCK City on its heels throughout the course of this first half.
HAMTRAMCK bringing it up, trying to get past defenders. Top of the box, into the box, get the shot off. Defenders in the way.
So first shot attempt by HAMTRAMCK City, blocked inside the box, but HAMTRAMCK has earned the corner, their first of the match. They're trying to find a way to break into, kind of break into that 2-goal deficit here late in the first half.
It's Tariq Sumaha will be the one to take it for the Blue Kids. Number 99. He sends it low, trying to keep the possession, but the Lions looking to bring that one upfield. HAMTRAMCK will keep it. Racing forward in the corner, getting there first was Ahmed Salman. HAMTRAMCK still in control. In high traffic. And a nasty spill right in front of the box will...
Another yellow card coming up.
Unsure as to the player receiving it.
The referee kind of pulled out the yellow card, but no player was standing near the ball. They all had retreated back into the box. I'm not sure who he issued the caution to. It is the third yellow of the first half, as we're now in the 44th minute. Great opportunity for HAMTRAMCK City to get back in this contest. They're down 2-0, but a set piece about 22 yards out in front of the goal.
We have Sumaha and Nashal near the ball. be Nashal to take it from the looks of it. He winds up. He lets it rip. He gets it just outside the left post. Oh man, that could have been so big for HAMTRAMCK. Great accuracy on it, kept it within the frame, or at least the height, but just to the outside.
Omar Nashal tried to bend that on the wall. He did so, but the ball did not continue the curve towards the frame, just wide of the right goalpost. So we're now in the 45th minute here in the first half. Only just the second shot attempt of the entire first half of the HAMTRAMCK City. We are now past the threshold and into stoppage time here at the end of the first half.
Mohamed Salman winds up and lets it rip past midfield.
That's a brilliant strike on that goal kick, knocking about 50 yards into HAMTRAMCK territory.
Coming out on our close side. HAMTRAMCK fighting for it as it goes past the back line. It'll come out and it looks like another corner kick for HAMTRAMCK as they try to keep knocking on the door as the first half nears its end.
So second corner kick in this matter is about 4 minutes coming up for HAMTRAMCK City. We're now in the 47th minute, so the waning seconds of the first half should be the last opportunity.
Got hands on it, couldn't grab it, but teammate able to knock it up towards midfield.
Referee was looking at his watch just a few seconds ago, so we're just about to the halftime break.
HAMTRAMCK will keep it.
So in that last yellow card for the Iraqi Lions was issued to Hamza El-Yassari. Number 9 was given, so the third caution of the afternoon to the Iraqi Lions. Now in the 48th minute, or 2+ minutes of stoppage time.
And that's where the stoppage time will end. After 48 minutes, we have the Lions up 2-0 over HAMTRAMCK City. And what's been an aggressive and a very exciting first half. Both goals scored by Mustafa Al-Nakshali in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, both of those goals were on breakaways. The Iraqi Lions have controlled play throughout much of this first half. They have that 8-2 shots advantage, 4-0 on frame and 4-2 on corner kicks. But where it matters most, up on that scoreboard, the Iraqi Lions lead HAMTRAMCK City 2-0. Both teams are jogging over to the bench to begin halftime.
And we will jog over to our bench for halftime as well. As we'll take a break here on the Michigan Soccer Network to get you the next 45 minutes to determine the champion of Michigan on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed, with pressure, and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Welcome back, everybody, to United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex in Pontiac, Michigan. As the Iraqi Lions come out on top in the first half, 2-0 is their lead over HAMTRAMCK City in the Men's Open State Finals. Our Jonathan Turner walking across the pitch there as halftime's nearing its close, and the Lions and HAMTRAMCK City begin to resume battle.
And that was our broadcast director, Jonathan Turner, making a fashion statement, sunglasses, cowboy hat, holy jeans, and a MSN vest. So
it was a great look.
Why not?
A great look.
We're at the start of the second half of game number 4 here in Pontiac. We've seen 16 goals so far today between these 4 games. This has been about as close as the game as we've seen on the scoreboard. But the Iraqi Lions have dominated this game throughout the course of the whole first match. We talked about just before the break, 8-2 on total shots, 4-0 on frame, and 4-2 on corner kicks. As the Iraqi Lions able to punch in a pair of goals, both on breakaways, both from Mustafa Al-Nakshali. It's the Iraqi Lions in complete and total control of this match.
Kareem Ahmed in the middle to set things up for the second half here for HAMTRAMCK as they're trying to get back into this one. Had struggles possessing the ball in the first half, looking to turn that around to get themselves an equalizer and a state cup by the end of this 45-minute second half. The teams will continue to battle. Very physical match has been the case so far. The ball's never too far away to go and chase, is how it's been seeming. The HAMTRAMCK City in the blue kits going from left to right. Iraqi Lions in the green kits from right to left will be the second half. Dance moves on the sideline there. As we continue to the pitch, this ball being moved over into midfield. Iraqi Lions facing pressure. The whistle will be blown.
So if you're the Iraqi Lions, you're up 2-0. If you can create a great scoring chance here in the first 5 minutes or so, second half, put a third one back in the net, that would give you a lot of comfort zone. If you're HAMTRAMCK City, just the 2 shots, neither are on target. They have got to find a way to start generating some quality chances, as they have not been able to do so in the first 45 minutes plus stoppage time. So the Iraqi Lions in a great position, up 2-0.
And a shot near the left post will bounce up and away. Some of those opportunities starting to come through, starting to get near the net. As it will be a corner kick for HAMTRAMCK.
So Mohammed Salman actually got a hand on that, punching it over the crossbar. So I just mentioned seconds before that, they have not had a single shot on frame. HAMTRAMCK City does uncork one from outside the box. So
yeah, you've done that multiple times today.
Hey, am I a good omen for certain teams? Maybe.
We'll see what Sumaha does with the corner kick. See if that is true. There's the contact with it. It'll fly past the net.
So 2 quick shots here in the first 2.5 minutes of the second half. HAMTRAMCK City starting to create a little buzz around the Iraqi Lions net, unable to convert.
Big one, big one.
A little sorry about the audio difficulty there for the last 60 seconds or so, but we're back. Been a pleasure to be part of the broadcast team here at the Michigan Soccer Network for all 4 games today. I've been part of probably 2/3 of the near 50 broadcasts we've done here in the last 30 days. It's been a wild and crazy month of June for the MSN staff. This is our 4th game here at United Wholesale Mortgage Complex in Pontiac, Michigan. Be our 4th of 5 games overall on the network today. Again, after yesterday, today we'll have done 8 total broadcasts over the course of less than 48 hours. So a very busy time period. We're going to have a couple days off this week, much well-deserved.
It looks like a free kick will be given to HAMTRAMCK outside the 18. This one could be big as Tariq Sumaha backs up, fires it, curling inside. There's a touch just outside on the right. Teammates diving and sliding for it. Couldn't get the contact as some are slow to get up after the collision. Member of the Lions slow to get up. But it will award them a corner kick to continue the set piece opportunities. HAMTRAMCK's knocking on the door.
HAMTRAMCK City hardly did anything on the offensive third of the field for the first 45 minutes plus stoppage time. Already here in the second half.
Here's the corner kick. That one headed up and away.
They've had 3 shot attempts, 1 on frame, and now they had their 3rd corner kick of the match. So 5th overall. They had 2 corner kicks late in the first half. They've actually have more corners now than Iraqi Lions as they've been buzzing the net here in the first 5 minutes.
And it's still loose. Up in front of the net. Keeper comes out. Still loose. HAMTRAMCK looking to regain control further outside the box. But creating opportunities, HAMTRAMCK's been able to do it so far.
Mohammed Selman coming off his line to clear that ball inside of the center of the box. HAMTRAMCK City has been quite dangerous here in the first 5 minutes and change. Begin the second half.
All the HAMTRAMCK fans in the chat here, remember, 80% of our poll has gone voting for HAMTRAMCK.
The referee trying to calm a couple of HAMTRAMCK City players down on that call. Clearly a foul against HAMTRAMCK City. One of their players wrapped up. Iraqi Lions player on that play as both teams are exchanging words.
Yeah, no doubt. But Basim Ali, number 8 for the Lions, looking back on our YouTube video here, had an arm around the neck.
And it is the yellow card to number 12 of HAMTRAMCK City. They continue to argue this call. Strange situation. It was clearly a HAMTRAMCK player that wrapped up an Iraqi Lions player, but they have given the set piece to HAMTRAMCK City. But the HAMTRAMCK City players have continued to argue. One yellow card was issued to number 12, Adib Ali.
And pardon me, I misspoke before. Basim Ali is number 8 for HAMTRAMCK. Number 8 on our rosters here, not listed for the Lions. But either way, the spirited discussion getting its parting words before Sumaha gets ready for a free kick. Another potential big opportunity for the HAMTRAMCK. They've been knocking on the door. A lot of corner kicks, free kicks, set pieces in total. Really starting to fly here in the opening minutes of the second half. Sumaha sends it up and in. Header will go beyond the back line. It will be another corner kick for HAMTRAMCK.
So the ball is flicked back towards the goal. Iraqi Lions headed it out of bounds. So corner kick number 4 of the second half for HAMTRAMCK City as they are trying to get back into this match. They are down 2-0. We saw a pair of first half goals by Mustafa Al-Nakshali, both on breakaways, to put the Lions up on top at the break. Different ball game here in the second half. HAMTRAMCK City been all over the defense of the Iraqi Lions, try to get back into this contest.
Mohammed Salman, the goalkeeper for the Lions. Hand is up, winding up for what's good to be what'll be a large free kick, or excuse me, goal kick. Teams going back and forth, just looking to get control. HAMTRAMCK settling in. Top of the box, tripped up before inside the 18. Before going inside the 18. Here's an opportunity going to the right. Shot was blocked. They have 4 defenders around. Salih Zokari, one attempting the shot. And Jonathan Turner continuing to show the fashion.
So we don't know exactly what went on the benches at the half, but a message was served to the HAMTRAMCK City players after being on their heels for all 45 minutes in stoppage time in the first half. They have come out a-blazing here. Again, 4-0 on shots, 1-0 with shots on frame, and they've had 4 corner kicks in the first 9 minutes of the second half.
And they're continuing to make it tough for the Lions. Trying to get into the box. They continue to fight for it. And they'll kick it out on the touchline. Try not to cause another corner kick, I'm sure. Mohamed Salah.
So the Iraqi Lions looking to clear this ball, try to regain some of the possession they had throughout the course of the first half. They've been unable to clear the ball out of their half of the field as HAMTRAMCK City has been buzzing and buzzing loud here in front of the Iraqi Lions net. We're now in the 56th minute, so just 10 minutes into the second half.
They're waiting for Lions substitutions here. HAMTRAMCK will set it back in open space. They'll switch the field. Chasing forward in the corner. Great speed and touch. That one going out on the touch line, not on the back line. So it will be another throw in on the opposite side for HAMTRAMCK. And a heavy touch will send it back out. Lions now will be able to toss it away. We have a question in chat here from Chicken Kangaroo. Do you guys have a favorite Care Bear? No, I unfortunately have to say I don't quite care for the Bears. Not quite my wheelhouse.
I have nothing. I have no knowledge whatsoever about that department.
So perhaps if you lay out some options, we might be able to better answer your question. But for now, HAMTRAMCK looking to get back into the box as that one goes past the back line.
I mean, in terms of actual toys, like I have a huge Star Wars collection and Model Railroad collection. I have not added anything to that in quite a few years. But
do you think a Care Bear can enter the collection?
I don't have any interest of entering that for arena.
The ball will be chased back to Bet.
Some of my original Star Wars toys from the late 1970s and 1980s are worth quite a few pennies.
A HAMTRAMCK player down after some big contact. And that far corner still down.
And there was a collision down there in the northeast corner of the field.
Mohammed Salah, number 9, still down.
Yeah, he's very slow to get up. He's going to have the wind knocked out of him. He is grabbing that right leg.
Able to come up with the aid of his teammates and on his own feet.
Looks like all is well now as we're in the 58th minute. The Iraqi Lions still clinging on to that 2-0 advantage. For those of you who just joined us, the Iraqi Lions scored goals in the 30th and 36th minutes. Mustafa Al-Nakshali on both those goals. Both those goals were breakaways. He left no doubt, depositing his paycheck into the bank.
And watch the money pile up. HAMTRAMCK in pursuit with speed getting into the 18. Wrestled down right at the 18. As the Lions are able to switch the field and clear it out.
Yes. It's okay, it's okay. Hey.
It's been an aggressive game since the word go. HAMTRAMCK will keep possession here.
Aggressive, both teams have combined for double digits in fouls, and we have seen 4 yellow cards issued in this game as we're now in the 59th minute. 3 against the Iraqi Lions. We had 1 in the second half here against HAMTRAMCK City. Iraqi Lions have dominated the stat sheet, but in the last 12 minutes or so, here in the second half, HAMTRAMCK City has come out the more aggressive team. Again, they've had 4 corner kicks the second half and 4-0 on shots, 1-0 on frame. They have yet to crack into the scoreboard, but they have been creating a ton of chances here in the second half. Coaching staff sent out a message. It was clearly received. So HAMTRAMCK City not willing to go down without a fight.
No doubt about it, as they got a free kick coming up. This one could be big time. Leaves Mohamed Salah waiting to take this free kick. Teams assembling. 3-man wall for the Lions. There's the kick going towards the goal. That one just outside to the left. What was a great shot, just needed a little bit more to the right to get HAMTRAMCK on the board as we have some substitutions getting prepared for the Lions.
So HAMTRAMCK City putting a lot of pressure on the back line of the Iraqi Lions. We've had 7 shot attempts in this game, 5 in the second half, but just 1 shot on frame in this entire match. We're now in the 61st minute. So Mohamed Salman, the goalkeeper for the Iraqi Lions, only tested once. He's made 1 save, punching a banger of a shot over the crossbar early in the second half. That's the only official save he's been called upon to make so far. But if HAMTRAMCK City continues to press like they have in the first 15 minutes of the second half, they might be able to, put one in the back of the net. And if that happens, that will change the complete complexity of this game. The momentum is clearly shifted towards HAMTRAMCK City as they try to get back into this game.
But it'll be all for none if they can't find the net. Looking for the header, couldn't find it there. In crowded territory will be cleared out towards our close touchline. Great header to keep it in. Zakari go towards the back line. Cross will be interrupted.
You can see the energy level for HAMTRAMCK City. They just seemed like they were on their heels that whole first half. They weren't aggressive. They were losing tackles. They were conceding almost all the possession, the Iraqi Lions, but they have come out and playing with just great amount of energy here in the first 16 minutes and change in the second half, trying to break into that 2-goal deficit. There's yet another set piece coming up here from the far right touchline.
It'll be Saleh Zakari. Waiting for assembly of his team. Winds up, fires it. Up, hitting a Lions head first and coming outside of the attacking third. They now race for it on the far touchline. HAMTRAMCK will keep it in as they back away in possession. Coming back now, feeding it to the far corner. Trying to cross it, couldn't get there in time. As it'll be a goal kick for the Lions.
I think I've created a monster on the message boards. I mentioned some vintage toys, the old Kenner Star Wars toys from the 1970s and 1980s. A few people on our message board, and that has created a life of its own. There's a huge conversation about vintage toys. Nothing to do with the beautiful game of soccer. Nothing to do with this match in particular, but have at it. That message board is open for the general public. You can talk about whatever you like.
Just be nice to everybody.
Yes, everyone must get along. If there's any obscene language or anything like that, we will
take action.
We will take action. We will police that, but feel free to continue friendly conversation as we have individuals from all over the globe that have been tuning into our various broadcasts here the last couple months. It's great to see over 50 nations being represented, but yep, keep that conversation going, but keep it polite.
As that one will come out on the near touchline for the Lions. We saw a viewer, even just today, viewing from Bosnia. And I believe his name was like the real Bosnian or something. It gave away itself. There's now another set piece being awarded to HAMTRAMCK. Bassam Ali set to take it. Launches it into the mix. Still loose. There's a shot. There's the goal for HAMTRAMCK. After knocking on the door, it opens up. They break the ice to get within one in the 65th minute.
Kareem Hadmed, number 13, goal mile scrum, able to tuck that in. 65th minute. So just their second shot on frame this whole game. They have cut into that deficit. The ball was served to the box. It bounced around for a few seconds off a few players. Kareem Ahmed there to tuck in a shot from close range. We talked about Giovanni just a few minutes ago. We were talking about if there's a goal played, it could completely change the complexity of this match.
No doubt.
Now it's the Lions are up 2-1, and they're on their heels after dominating play the whole first half.
Yeah, it's been a whole lot of HAMTRAMCK for the past 20 minutes, and finally they're able to cash in and find that back of the nets. Meanwhile, the Lions not taking long to get back into that attacking third. Trying to cross it at the top of the box.
And maybe that's what the Iraqi Lions needed to concede a goal to kind of get their intensity back up. You saw the last 5 minutes of the first half that HAMTRAMCK City started to press a little bit. Now they have numbers on this opportunity, 2-on-1.
Here's another one. Just a bit too heavy of a touch before the keeper, Mohamed Salman, was able to race up and knock it away. But HAMTRAMCK not wasting any time with the throw-in. Trying to weave their way inside. We'll come back towards midfield.
So those of you who just joined us, we had 2 goals in the first half coming in the 30 and 36th minute by the Iraqi Lions. They were on the break with a 2-0 advantage, but it's been all HAMTRAMCK City here in the second half. 6-0 on shots, 2-0 on frame, 4-0 on corners, and they finally got a goal to break into that. In the 65th minute.
As we had Jawad Saleh on our close side, slow to get up, but has done so, as that one will go back to that far corner. Salman backing up for this goal kick. Directing traffic. Winds it up, lets it rip. Towards the bottom of the circle.
Now in the 68th minute, the flow of this game has completely changed. HAMTRAMCK City was knocking on the door. They finally put one across the goal line.
We have another player down for HAMTRAMCK. Once again is Jawad Saleh. He's been taking a punishment throughout the match. Just a few seconds ago, slow to get up after some contact and for a second time. It will award them a free kick.
The Iraqi Lions control play in the first half. Now they resulted into just defending. They've been whistled, I believe, 5 times here in the second half for various fouls. HAMTRAMCK City's had several set pieces. They've been able to cut into that deficit.
And a race for it will be stopped. And come out on the far side. It was number 12, Adeb Ali, who made a great stop in when it was just him and a Lion racing down the middle of the pitch. He was the one who put a stop to it to prevent another breakaway opportunity, which is where the Lions have had their 2 goals, is on those kinds of breakaways.
The Iraqi Lions did a great ball getting the ball up top. Mustafa Al-Nakshali was very dangerous the first half. He not only scored those 2 breakaway goals, he had a couple other great chances. The Lions have struggled just to get the ball out of their half of the field. You have to attempt a single shot here in the second half. They have yet to have a corner. That foul is against the HAMTRAMCK City, but it's been a completely different game here in the second half. We've seen a complete turn of the tables.
But HAMTRAMCK's going to have to continue the fight to equalize this one. And if this one does end in a tie in regulation, we do not do overtime and go straight to penalty kicks.
We have avoided any type of shootout here in the first 3 games, as all those games were settled during regulation. This has been a high-intensity match, 2-1 in favor of the Iraqi Lions over HAMTRAMCK City, and we could very well not have seen all the scoring. This game could be tied up later. Well, the Lions could add a 3rd goal. We'll have to see what happens. So we're now in the 70th minute.
HAMTRAMCK's got it back, but a steal from the Lions will keep it in. Salah Jalad, the one to steal it away. And it will come out of bounds perfectly at midfield. Perfectly as in right on the line. Jalad throws it in, great header to get it to 15. That went out of bounds. A debate as to who will throw it in. It will be given to the Lions. Jalad will toss it again, but HAMTRAMCK in disagreement. That one will go past the back line off the foot. Bashahar Al-Yafei. I feel like we've been doing decent on the names so far. I don't want to jinx us, but
yeah, these rosters.
They're wonderful sounding names. It's just a matter of getting the syllables.
Yeah, you don't see them every day. There's a lot of these names which are handwritten rosters, so some of the names are difficult to read.
Yeah, there's that too, of course.
But we're doing our very best. Hopefully, we've been able to pronounce most of these games with somewhat of an accuracy.
And here's the corner kick. Lions with it.
First corner kick of the second half for the Iraqi Lions.
And it'll go back to midfield. I'll tell you what, Dan, for a lot of this game, just kind of given the speed and the change of possession constantly, it feels like a hockey game. Just with the speed and how everyone's seemingly skating around with the ball. Great control for everyone. HAMTRAMCK's looking to get into the box, stolen away.
Great defensive effort by the Lions there.
Yeah, and it's just like quick changes like that.
A lot of intensity in this game, especially here in the second half. And with that intensity, of course, we have seen 4 yellow cards and over a dozen fouls against both teams combined. But you love the energy of both teams. Do not.
They don't pull any punches.
Yeah, they don't want to get this too physical, but at the same time, both the teams are clearly in this match. Both really want to raise that cup here in another hour or so, as we're now in the 73rd minute, so less than an hour. There must be a winner here today.
The Lions looking to pursue and keep going into the box here. It'll go into the hands of the keeper. the bat able to keep that one in front of him. It appears a foul was called before.
Big whistle offside in there? Was that just simply a foul?
Wasn't able to clearly see. But judging by the look of the play, I would say offside was called. Looking to bring it upfield here. Sock through, kicked it up. But the bet was there in time.
So it took a HAMTRAMCK City goal in the 65th minute to kind of wake up the Iraqi Lions. They controlled play throughout the first half, had that 2-0 advantage. HAMTRAMCK City came out playing very aggressive in the second half. Finally, after 20 minutes, they were able to cut into that deficit to move the game to 2-1. And it kind of awoke the Iraqi Lions up slightly. They have continued to press since that goal and kind of even up the possession.
HAMTRAMCK will bring it up the pitch. Fighting for it, no call as the Lions continue their return fire. Sock with a great move, looking for open turf. He'll feed it up. Keeper there to meet the ball just in time.
Yusuf Nasser made that run on the far side, unable to corral that loose ball as he ran onto real estate. Mohamed Thabet came out to the top of the box to clean up the ball before it fell into harm's way.
HAMTRAMCK trying to find that same fire they had for the first, seemingly 30 minutes, or 20 minutes rather, of play in the second half.
Corner, let's go. Up.
It'll come out of bounds right near the corner, but or will be a corner kick rather.
So 76th minute now, 5th corner kick of the second half, 7th overall for HAMTRAMCK City. They're facing that 2-1 deficit as we get into the business end of the second half, the final 15 minutes plus stoppage time. But this game is far from over as HAMTRAMCK City trying to fight in to get an equalizer here.
That one will come out as the Lions will hit it over to midfield. HAMTRAMCK will have it back, nudged out of bounds. It'll give it back to the Lions. And it seems like every interaction between opposing players has involved a bit of a shoulder bump or a shove or some kind of contact. You don't leave unscathed every time you face an opponent from the look of it.
Definitely been a lot of intensity in this game, a lot of little love taps between players on both sides. A few choice words. There has been 4 yellow cards caution in this game. We're now in the 77th minute. About 13 minutes plus stoppage time remaining in the second half of this game. There will be no overtime, so if this game is tied at the end of regulation, as we talked about just a few minutes ago, the game will go right into a shootout. So still plenty of time for HAMTRAMCK City to net an equalizer, but they're down inside 15 minutes to be able to do so.
Well, McShally trying to bring that one into the box. Wasn't able to get HAMTRAMCK to touch it last, and it'll be a goal kick now for Tibet.
The right idea for the Lions to get the ball up top to Mustafa Al-Nakshari. He had both goals in the first half, 30 and 36 minutes, both off breakaways. He's had a few other chances throughout the course of this match as they get the ball up top to Al-Nakshari once again.
Al-Shaknali crossing it over. HAMTRAMCK there in time to boot it out, or at least buy them some time. A swift steal for HAMTRAMCK as they return to the other side of the field with speed. We'll slow down. Couldn't catch the pass before the opponent. Will be out of bounds for a throw-in. Back to action here. And Hamtramck will boot it back over into the other side. As we continue the track meet, teams going back and forth. And usually the stop and play is a whistle.
So just the third foul of the second half coming against Hamtramck City as we're now in the 79th minute. So there is 11 minutes plus stoppage time to get back into this match, but time is not on your side if you are a fan of Hamtramck City. They came out in the second half, the much more aggressive team. They did cut it in that deficit with the 65th minute goal. But since that goal, there hasn't been a lot of great chances on either side. Now just crossed into the 80th minute here. United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex in Pontiac, Michigan. It's been the site of all 4 games here today. Michigan Soccer Association State Cup in 4 different divisions. It's been a pleasure to be part of this. Part of the broadcast team of the Michigan Soccer Network. It's been a marathon day, but we're loving every minute of it, being able to call different games at different levels of the beautiful game here in the state of Michigan. Close to 50 matches this month, which is an all-time record for the Michigan Soccer Network.
Crossing it over. Nobody home for the Lions. Lions won't give up on it as they regain possession. That far corner, great tackle, but a bit too much. There'll be a foul in favor of the Lions.
Great set piece opportunity coming up for Lions, about 5 yards just outside the box on the right side. So we're now in the 81st minute, and the Lions have a great chance to put this ball into the box to see if they can create a little bit of magic in front of the goal, maybe get a shot attempt, earn a corner, perhaps even a shot on frame and a goal.
Yeah, it was the tackle from Tariq Sumaha that was a little too much right in front of the sideline referee. A conversation will be had and in polite explanation, and there's a yellow card. Yellow card on number, I believe, 16. Omar Nashal on Hamtramck. Conversation continues as we get ready for the free kick. That could be big news for this match. The Lions with an opportunity to put this one away with a 2-goal lead in the Men's Open Michigan Cup State Finals.
So again, great opportunity in the set piece. Lions will take a left-footed bender, put this in near the 6, see if they can get a header or a volley, put that on target.
There's the kick. Bending in towards the goal, trying to keep it in, but just comes out, and it will be a quick goal kick as Hamtramck looking to get back up in a hurry. Only about 8 minutes left, plus stoppage time to equalize this one.
So Hamtramck City has done a lot. They've had a great effort here in the second back, claw back into this game, but they're starting to feel the pressure as we're down to the final, again, 8 minutes in stoppage time. So time is running out on Hamtramck City and its fans. Can they find a way to net an equalizer and force a shootout? The Iraqi Lions hold on for dear life and emerge this year State Cup champion in the men's open division.
Bring it towards the box. Nobody there to capitalize on the winning header. Mohammed Salman will wait on this one. That's a smooth move.
Yeah, smooth criminal on that one. Just finding ways to, you know, burn some time down to the last second. He was pressured with the ball there near the end line.
Yeah, he said, I got you $1.
Salman picked up the ball at the last second.
Contact over near the far side.
So 5th foul of the half against Hamtramck City, as though both teams have 5 fouls here in the second half. But a physical game, to say the least. The Iraqi Lions with another set piece coming up about 50 yards in front of the goal, but they are taking their sweet old time to put the ball back into play as we're down into the 84th minute, just seconds away from the 85th minute.
Lions with an opportunity here. Al-Janimi takes a kick. It's low, near the top of the box. Hamtramck there to take it away. A tackle will still keep it with Hamtramck. We'll go all the way to the opposite box. Salman will let it go the distance before picking it up. He'll take his time here trying to protect that 1-goal lead. Take as much time as you can as the keeper. And of course, careful not to cause a delay a game.
What a day it's been. So we've covered nearly 4 games here in the Michigan Soccer Association State Cup tournament. 4 different divisions had their finales today. We've seen 18 goals scored over the course of these 4 games. 3 here in the nightcap. So 86 minute, Hamtramck on the run once again, trying to find a way to net an equalizer here late.
Barreling their way towards the box. They give it to the outside. A chance there. Faking the opportunity. So faked the shot, tried to cut inside. Contact was made.
Looks like he earned the penalty on that shot. There was a collision. Both players going for the ball.
And just inside the 18. We see a lot of those where it happens just outside and the refs don't want to make it a penalty kick to decide the game, but that one could be the ticket for Hamtramck.
So the great opportunity, the ball was whistled being inside the box on the collision. So he's set to take this one.
And it's Jawad Salah, number 5, getting set. In the 87th minute, this could equalize the match in the state finals. Saleh winds up, fires, scores! There's the equalizer for Hamtramck in the 87th minute in the state finals.
Hamtramck on its heels for the entire first half, have come out the more aggressive team in the second half. They've only had 3 shots on frame this entire game, but the last 2 have found the back of the net. They earned the penalty. There was a collision just inside the box. The referee opted to go with the penalty kick. Jawad Salah just converts that PK. 87th minute. Now we are at a 2-2 deadlock here late in regulation. So if this is tied, there will be no overtime. They will go immediately to penalty kicks about 5 minutes after the conclusion of regulation.
And you got to imagine that's in the back of the head of some of the HAMTRAMCK players saying, okay, who are we going to have take it? What's the order? They're starting to game plan for that. Of course, not before. They would rather get the third goal, obviously. But you got to imagine giving themselves that opportunity, new life in the state finals.
Just the first offsides whistled against HAMTRAMCK City. They just netted the equalizer there in the 87th minute. On the penalty kick, Jawad Sela converts his shot from the penalty spot. Now we are just a few minutes away from potentially a shootout. Unless one of these teams can convert a late goal, it will be penalties to decide the State Cup champion here in the Michigan Soccer Association State Cup final in the men's open division.
HAMTRAMCK looking to get that third one in, not wasting any time, trying to keep it inside, couldn't do so.
So the Iraqi Lions were in great position at the half. They dominated every statistical category in the first half. They were up 2-0, but they have been on their heels this entire second half. The Iraqi Lions have not even attempted a shot in the second half. They've had one corner kick, but no shots attempts, nothing on frame over the course of the last 44 minutes. We're now about ready to cross into the 90th minute, plus stoppage time. So great effort by HAMTRAMCK City to come out of the gate here in the second half. They plugged away. They cut into the deficit in the 65th minute, and then an equalizer on a penalty shot on the 87th minute, and just a couple minutes away from potentially going into a shutout and have a chance to win this match.
Entering into our final minute of regulation. Thrown on the far side. Lions looking to snatch that one away, but will knock over a HAMTRAMCK player to give them another free kick. They'll take the pass on the far side. Some more contact on that corner. Lions will come away with it. HAMTRAMCK keeps fighting, trying to keep it in. Still on that far side. It's still in. Lions will knock it up and away.
Now we're about 30 seconds so in the stoppage time. HAMTRAMCK City continuing the press. Again, 2 goals here in the final 25 minutes to tie this game up. Should still see 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time with 2 goals, a lot of fouls. There was a couple conversations with the official and some of the players on both sides, and multiple opportunities here in the second half.
HAMTRAMCK back with it. That one's knocked away. They're keeping on the attack, HAMTRAMCK. It'll now be another corner kick for HAMTRAMCK. Had trouble seeing who had the last bit of contact.
So 6th corner kick of the second half, 8th overall for HAMTRAMCK City. They were nearly left dead in the water at the half, but they have been a completely different ball team in the second half, taking charge of possession, creating opportunity after opportunity. We're now in the 92nd minute, just about 2 minutes into overtime. In the stoppage time, not overtime. I apologize. It's been a long day. This is the 4th game of 4 games set here in Pontiac, Michigan.
As a whistle was blown, as teams were approaching that near corner. As a referee, we're kind of the stoppage time is a little bit up to your discretion. When is a good opportunity to stop? And especially in a tie match like this, tough to make the decision as to how this will go into penalties. So as we're now 93rd minute, It's just about giving the referees a good opportunity to stop the match. But if teams are on fire and they're looking to score, they're going to keep playing. Out of bounds on our near side. Jalad to throw it in. Salk looking for it. Lost it to the defender. Another whistle blown.
Crossed into the 4th minute of stoppage time here. Get close to the end of the second half. It looks like offsides may have been the call on that play.
We're on pins and needles waiting to see when the referees will end this and put it into penalties, but it seems they'll continue to play as the bet will send that past half.
Both teams starting to look a little bit tired, so more than likely, unless there's some late game theatrical performance. Great goal here in the waning seconds. This game is destined for penalties.
HAMTRAMCK looking to get into the box. Rolling low, and the keeper's got it. Mohamed Salman making the save. Keeping this one 2-2. But HAMTRAMCK continuing to try all they can to get the win. The Lions trying to get back the lead they once knew. Another shot. That one will go into the back of the net. From so many yards out, they flood the field. HAMTRAMCK in the 95th minute sends that one to the back of the net. And victory all but had for HAMTRAMCK.
So Salos O'Leary with the flick into the box. I could not tell which number actually volleyed that ball home in traffic. But that was in the 95th minute. Unbelievable finish inside the box.
How about HAMTRAMCK? Get an official word. Mohamed Al-Kayet was the one to send that in. 3 goals for HAMTRAMCK unanswered. As we have more conversation with the referee. The yellow card being distributed as teams return to the middle. HAMTRAMCK.
Unbelievable finish.
I'm speechless.
I mean, they did not attempt a single shot on frame in the first half. They've had 5 shots on frame in the second half, able to convert 3 of them. They tied it up in the 87th. They went ahead in the 95th minute, so 5 minutes and change, in the stoppage time. The Iraqi Lions will have one last chance here to try to get back into this game. They led almost the entire match.
And it was loose in there. Lower left is where the ball landed. It is a corner kick. Now in the 98th minute, as the Lions looking to salvage this one and bring us the penalties. Lions number 8 to take this.
Again,
launches it.
No number 8 on their roster.
And that will be the final whistle. A goal in the 95th minute for HAMTRAMCK to break the tie, to get their first lead of the day, and to win the State Cup for HAMTRAMCK City.
Second straight day we've seen just flair for the dramatic. In a contest last night, we saw the Flint City Bucks come back against Kalamazoo 4-3 with 2 late goals. What an effort by HAMTRAMCK City, not having a single shot on frame in the first half, having 5 shots on frame in the second half. 65th minute, 87th minute equalizer, 95th minute game winner. An incredible comeback by HAMTRAMCK City as they are celebrating with their faithful all over the stadium here at UWN Sports Complex in Pontiac. Much well-deserved comeback victory. Just unbelievable to be able to watch such a effort in the second half. They were the more aggressive team, and they came back and earned that victory. So HAMTRAMCK City, your 2024 Open State Cup Championship.
Hats off to HAMTRAMCK. We're going to take a break here on the Michigan Soccer Network. We'll bring it back for the trophy celebration here at UWM.
Has a good cutback from Cam Hill. Fire one, and that's going to go in!
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Joe, we gotta get them coming. I told them to get over here as soon as they can. Because of the trophies and the camera. You got one team that's in heaven, the other team is wanting to kill the ref. And that's the wrong team that want to kill the ref. No, you know what? I think the coach, the main coach, he knows they lost. He knows. He's got a couple of players that are, blame. Yeah. But it's, I mean, when I said he wanted to kill the ref, I didn't mean it seriously. So this goes to the green team.
It's Brianna calling.
This goes to the blue team.
Dos, tres.
Roman greatness
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Is this camera? Which one is ours? It's okay. No. For this? Oh, my bad.
They're not going to see you. They're not filming.
It's okay, I know. I know. He said to say something. I'm the captain. Oh, yeah? No, I wasn't playing. I thought we were going to speak. Oh. My bad. That's what he told me.
والله اني سجحت بعدك كرت لا تخرج حبيب من لبنان حبيب
يا اخي كملت يا الله
Okay, then don't miss it.
ما عليكم هو يبزوا الكاس
Oh, you guys already had it, Vincent? Like you had both labels for champions and finalists, right? Yeah. So labels.
Joe, we're live. Hey, quiet down. Commercial break. For the Iraqi Lions, congratulations. Finalists in the state cup.
This one?
Yep. You want to address the champions over here? Gerhard, turn around. Gerhard, turn around.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Behalf, where's the captain, please? Behalf of the Michigan Soccer Association, state champion of Michigan.
Thank you, everybody, for participating. We really appreciate it. It was a really good tournament. And congratulations again for getting this to the final.
And as a trophy being presented here, we thank everybody for watching all day long here at United Wholesale Sports Complex here in Pontiac, Michigan. From our crew, Brianna, Jonathan, and Nathan Turner, my co-host Stan Stickrat, myself, Giovanni Moscheri. It's been a fantastic day for soccer. Congratulations to all those who have won their state cups. And we will see you later tonight, 9 o'clock, for UPSL action right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
In for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. One-on-one with Etheridge. What a save! Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat. Ball comes in, a good head! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0! Stewart Heiss with a shot! Over 90 and in! Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos. Mario Canoe now finds Sock. Finds Sock's